Hi there, girls who rock. My name is Megan, and this is our intermediate level keyboard video for Gold Lion by Yeah Yeah Yes. If you have ever taken any piano lessons, if you are familiar with reading music, if you've done some playing hands together with your right hand and your left hand, then you are in the right place. In this video, we are going to be learning the same A section and B section melody that we did in the beginner video, except now we're going to be learning to put both of those melodies into our right hand only, instead of using the right hand and left hand together to play that melody. So you're going to be using your right hand to play the melody, and we're going to be adding a very simple accompaniment in our left hand. Now, if you're looking for something more after this video, check out the advanced level video where we'll be using the same right hand melody, but adding an even more challenging part in the left hand. Our song is made up of an A section and a B section. We're going to be starting with the A section melody and accompaniment, which you can play throughout the whole song. If you don't know the song, if you haven't listened to it, start by watching the music video on YouTube or listening to the song a couple of times. Once you have it in your head and have a pretty good feel for it, then that's really going to help you with knowing how it goes. If you have a real piano at home, a grand piano or an upright, that's a great place to play. Or if you have an electronic keyboard, even better. I'll be using an electronic sound setting on my digital piano here rather than a true piano sound, because I think it's just a better fit for the sound of the song to go with guitars and bass and drums. So head to your keyboard and let's get started. So for our main A section melody, we're going to be playing this all in the right hand, which means we need to do a little bit of tricky finger work. But once you get the hang of it, it's really not too bad. So you're going to take your right thumb and put it on A. If you need a little help finding A, find the set of 3 black keys. In between that second and third black key is A. Now put the other 4 fingers of your right hand on the next 4 white keys. We're going to take that middle finger and move it up a half step to the black key right there. So from C to C sharp. Now all 5 fingers of your right hand are on white keys except for your middle finger, which is on that C sharp. A major now, but not for long because we're actually in F sharp minor. So to play that first note, what we're going to do is keep our thumb on A, and you're going to cross over finger 2 and finger 3 to be on the 2 black keys below A, F sharp and G sharp. And you're going to play 2, 3, 1. Bring your fingers back to that right hand position. Let's give that a try. So thumb is on A, we cross over. Try it with me. 1, 2, ready, go. And see just how quickly you can get your other fingers back to that A major chord position, because then we're going to add in the rest of the melody, which is going to be C sharp to B, 3, 2. That's our little transition. And then our 5, 3, 1 coming down the A triad. So the 3 parts of the melody, starting with crossing over to the F sharp. That's part 1. C sharp to B, part 2. 5, 3, 1, part 3. I'm going to put it all together, playing it nice and slow. I'll count us off. See if you can try it along with me. So start by crossing over to F sharp. 1, 2, ready, go. Now in this version, all we're going to do in the left hand while we play that in our right hand is kind of double that bass line. So if you have a larger keyboard, this sounds the best if you go down a couple octaves. If you just have a small keyboard, you can play it right up next to where your right hand is. But we're really going to get that deeper, darker sound if we take it down. So from the 3 black keys that you were playing around in your right hand, go down the next set of 3 black keys, and then 1 more if you have that many on your keyboard. You are going to put your pinky on F sharp, your ring finger on G sharp, and depending on what you prefer, you can either do, actually you could do 3, 2, and your thumb, and then cross over to the C sharp, which is what I prefer to do, or you could do pinky, ring finger, second finger, and thumb. But those are the 4 notes you're going to be playing in this lower octave. F sharp, A, B, C sharp. Sorry. So pinky on F sharp, 3rd finger on A, probably don't want to cross over. 2nd finger on B, thumb on C sharp. And these 4 notes are going to repeat and just be the downbeats of the melody that you're playing in your right hand. So let's try playing that left hand part by itself a couple of times. 1, 2, ready, go. F sharp, A, B, C sharp, F sharp, A, B, C sharp. And you're going to find that because 2 of your fingers are playing on black keys, you'll end up keeping the fingers that are on white keys kind of up high on the keys in between the black keys, because otherwise you're going to have to keep switching and moving your hand around down here. So try to keep your fingers nice and close together. So I would pause for a moment, take a little time to practice the right hand and the left hand by itself here. And I'm going to show you now, when you're ready to come back to it, how those 2 parts fit together. So let's find our right hand position, thumb on A, cross over, get ready to play both of our F sharps at the same time. 1, 2, ready, go. That's what you're going to play over and over for most of the song. Now that we've learned the A section melody and accompaniment, if you're comfortable reading music, try following along with those notes on your lead sheet. If this is enough for you, you can play the whole song with just the A section, but if you would like a little more of a challenge, we're going to learn the melody and accompaniment to our B section. This is the part of the song where it kicks up just a little bit, where the singer goes into a really high register and starts singing, ah, ah. That's how you'll know that we're about to get to the B section. We play it 1 time through. The first time that it happens, we go back to the A section for a while, and then we get to play that B section melody 2 more times when it comes to the end of the song. So here we go with the B section, and then we'll try putting it all together. Now to put our B section all into the right hand, you just have to remember 2 shapes for your hand. And that is our 3rd and 4th finger kind of side by side, and our thumb separate. We're not going to use our 2nd finger in this pattern. The first one is that we're going to jump our hand up to the next F sharp. So this is the F sharp in the set of 3 black keys that is above the one that you started on for our main melody. So we're going to jump up there, and our 4th finger is going to play that F sharp. 3rd finger is going to be on E, a whole step down, and our thumb is going to be on C sharp. So that pattern goes 4, 3, 1, 3, 1. Let's just try that a couple of times. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, ready, go. Good. Now we're going to take that same shape and we're going to jump it down so that 4 is on B, 3 is on A, and 1 is on F sharp. You're going to play the same pattern except that instead of ending going down to the F sharp, you're going to come back up to the B. B, A, F sharp, A, B. It's going to sound like this. So let's try that one a couple times. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 2, ready, go. So when we put those two together, we have to make that jump pretty quickly, like this. Jump. Jump back up. Now the second time that we jump down to B, it changes just a little bit. Instead of going back up to the B, we're going to play an E with our thumb. And that gets us ready to put our second finger right back on F sharp and go right back into our A melody. It's like magic. So let's try putting those both together, starting with 4 on F sharp, 3 on E, thumb on C sharp, ready to keep that same shape and jump it down to B, A, and F sharp. Here's our B section melody. 1, 2, ready, go. Back up. Jump down. Down to E this time. Landing us right back on that F sharp. Take a few minutes to practice that by itself, then come back and we're going to add left hand to that part. All right, left hand for our B section. This is where it really starts to sound like rock and roll because we're going to play some power chords. On a guitar, you don't really see the shape of a power chord as much as you do on the piano. We're just taking the middle note out of these chords. And we're going to be using the same notes, mostly in the bass line, that we did in our left hand for the first part. So, pinky on that low F sharp. The difference is this time, we're going to be adding a fifth to that. So your hand is again going to stay in kind of the same shape the whole time. So our first fifth is F sharp to C sharp. We're going to play that twice. Our next one, pinky on A, thumb on E, a fifth apart. Next one's a little tricky because we have a mix of white and black keys. Pinky on B, thumb on F sharp. Then we're going to go back down to our A and E. So here's what the left hand part is going to sound like by itself. So you might want to take a little bit of time to practice playing that, moving those fifths up and down, and then when we're ready, we can put our B section melody together. Remember, we're going to find that shape 3 and 4 close together up here on F sharp and E. with thumb on C sharp, ready to jump it down to B. Here it is, hands together. 1, 2, ready, go. And you're ready to land right back on our A melody. Pause and take some time to practice putting all of that together if you need to, or you can take it one day at a time. Just play part of it along with the video today and add another part tomorrow. Either way, we're ready to put this with some music. We don't have our friends here with us to play it in a band, so we're going to play along with Yeah, Yeah, Yeahs themselves. I will give you a heads up when it's almost time to switch from the A section to the B section. We'll play the A section for a good long time, play one time through the B section melody, go back to the A section, and then switch to the B section and play it 2 times when we get to the end of the song. Get your keyboard ready. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go.
Cold line's gonna tell me what a light is. Cold line's gonna tell me what a light is. Take our hands out of control. Take our hands out of control. Now tell yourself, tell yourself, there's crisis inside, outside, lost in the desert. Each year was the night when the shadows crushing you. I've been around you. Tell yourself, I'll tell you what to do.
Next one we switch. Here we go. Next one we switch.